Roman Reigns to turn on Jey Uso to reform the Shield with two WWE powerhouses on Raw? Possibility explored. WWE superstar Roman Reigns made his much-awaited return on this week's episode of Raw. The OTC1 intervened in time to stop Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed's attempt to overpower Jey Uso and CM Punk. While the head of the table extended a hand of brotherhood to Mr. Yeet, there is a chance he could soon turn on him and reform a new version of the Shield with the Braun Brawns. Seth Rollins had previously recruited Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker to support his mission of revitalizing professional wrestling. With their help, he successfully secured the Money in the Bank briefcase for the second time in his career. However, at Saturday night's main event XL, the Visionary suffered a knee injury during his match against LA Knight. The injury gave the megastar an easier path to victory. As of now, there is no confirmed diagnosis of Rollins' knee injury, but early signs suggest he could be out of action for a while. This leaves the Braun Brawns without leadership or direction, especially since their group hasn't been officially named. Roman Reigns could seize this opportunity to bring the duo under his leadership. In doing so, he might seek to remove their immediate rivals, such as Jey Uso, Sami Zayn, and CM Punk, from contention. This would also allow Reigns to get some payback on Seth Rollins, potentially stopping him from cashing in the Money in the Bank contract. While this is a potential storyline direction, it remains purely speculative for now. Roman Reigns arrived on Monday Night Raw wearing a t-shirt with a new nickname, OTC1. While currently engaged in a rivalry with Seth Rollins and his allies, this new moniker might hint at a future rekindling of his feud with Cody Rhodes. Notably, the American Nightmare. Cody Rhodes refers to himself as QB1, short for quarterback one. Reigns' OTC1, possibly meaning one true champion, could signal a high-stakes showdown between QB1 and OTC1. This would mark a significant chapter since the two haven't clashed since WrestleMania XL, where Rhodes ended Reigns' historic 1,316-day reign as undisputed WWE champion. The pair briefly declared a truce during a promo at Georgia Tech's football stadium for the 2024 Bad Blood event. However, following that, Reigns refocused his efforts on the Bloodline's issues and later turned his attention to CM Punk and Seth Rollins in the lead-up to WrestleMania 41. Should Cody Rhodes defeat John Cena to reclaim the undisputed WWE Championship, a future title defense against Roman Reigns could be on the horizon. It remains to be seen how the paths of these two top WWE superstars will intersect next. Roman Reigns is back, bigger and better than ever. He's not only returned to dominate the ring, but also the WWE shop. The head of the table has done it again. Reigns appeared on the Raw following Saturday night's main event, coming to the aid of Jey Uso and CM Punk, while confronting Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. Shortly after his return, the company introduced a new OTC1 nickname and released a fresh line of merchandise, including a new Undisputed Tribal Chief Championship belt. The original Tribal Chief was right when he called himself a cash cow. His merchandise is currently the top seller on WWE Shop. The replica belt has become the best-selling item, priced at $599.99 within just 72 hours of its launch. This isn't the first time he's achieved such commercial success. Roman Reigns has consistently ranked among the top merchandise sellers for WWE over the past decade. Reigns was all set to renew his long-standing rivalry with Seth Rollins before the Visionary suffered a knee injury. As a result, creative plans may be on hold until Rollins is fully recovered. Despite that, the OG Bloodline leader is still scheduled for SummerSlam, with 2 more Raw appearances confirmed ahead of the biggest party of the summer. After reuniting with Jey Uso on Monday Night Raw, fans are speculating about a tag team match featuring the OG Bloodline members against Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed at MetLife Stadium. There's also growing anticipation for a potential one-on-one showdown between Breaker and Reigns in a spear versus spear battle. Paul Heyman recently referred to Braun Breaker as the next big dog of WWE, a title once synonymous with Roman Reigns before he evolved into the Tribal Chief. SummerSlam is just around the corner, and excitement among fans is at an all-time high. Several blockbuster matches have already been confirmed, with some of the biggest names in WWE set to appear in what will be a historic 2-night event. One of the most talked about moments is Jelly Roll's upcoming in-ring debut. He's scheduled to team up with Randy Orton in a tag team match against Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul at the biggest party of the summer. The recent return of Roman Reigns on Raw has also generated significant buzz, with the OTC1 set to make his in-ring return at SummerSlam for the first time since his loss to Seth Rollins at WrestleMania. All eyes are on what's next. In the lead-up to SummerSlam, rumors have swirled across the internet. When WWE announced that the event would span 2 nights, speculation began that Cardi B might be named as the host of the 38th edition. Although Cardi B mentioned the role herself, WWE has yet to officially confirm her involvement. According to Fightful Select, she's still expected to appear, though her role as host remains uncertain. While several high-profile matches are confirmed, a few bouts remain up in the air. Travis Scott was rumored to make a special appearance or debut at SummerSlam, but he has not been seen during the event's build-up. Fans have long awaited a singles match between Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns, with SummerSlam initially slated to feature this epic showdown. However, following Rollins' recent injury at Saturday night's main event, that match has reportedly been shelved for now. While Roman Reigns did confront Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed during his return on Raw, his potential clash with Seth Rollins may be delayed. Only time will tell what WWE has in store for this historic SummerSlam edition. John Cena has been reigning supreme as the undisputed WWE champion since WrestleMania, and has successfully defended his title against stars like Randy Orton, CM Punk, and other big names. The franchise player's next stop is WWE SummerSlam 2025, where he is set to defend his title against the star he dethroned to become the champion in the first place, Cody Rhodes. While Rhodes' win could potentially alter the course of Cena's retirement tour, it's also possible that the franchise player could once again secure a victory to continue his reign as the last real champion. A win at the biggest party of the summer would mean Cena heads into Clash in Paris still holding the gold. While Cena has defeated some huge names over the years, there's one star he hasn't managed to overcome in singles matches. John Cena has never beaten Roman Reigns and has lost 11 singles bouts to the Tribal Chief, including both televised and non-televised matches. Cena could face Roman Reigns at WWE Clash in Paris if he manages to walk out of SummerSlam with a win. Given Reigns' recent dominance and his record against Cena, he might be the one to end Cena's run, adding a major twist to Cena's retirement tour and generating major buzz. Fans will have to wait and see what WWE has in store for these major names. A potential match between John Cena and Roman Reigns has been widely anticipated, and many hope to see the two face off again. WWE analyst Sam Roberts discussed the possibility of this match at Clash in Paris during his Not Sam Wrestling podcast, speculating it could come with a major twist. Roberts mentioned that Seth Rollins might have cashed in his Money in the Bank contract in such a scenario, adding another unforgettable moment to his legacy. However, Rollins is currently injured and unlikely to return in time for Clash in Paris. Only time will tell what WWE has planned. Roman Reigns, one of WWE's most prominent champions, has been absent from action since WrestleMania nearly 4 months ago, but made a surprise return on Monday Night Raw. In a 3-way segment involving Reigns, Seth Rollins, and CM Punk, Reigns returned unexpectedly to assist Jey Uso and CM Punk. A notable moment from Reigns' return was his choice of footwear, the Nike Air Diamond Turf 1 Atlanta, originally worn by Deion Sanders in his Falcons days. Reigns is no stranger to high-end sneakers and has frequently been praised by the sneaker community for his rare and stylish choices. His latest pick stood out not only for its retro flair, but also for being accessible to fans at retail, rather than an exclusive drop. While the Diamond Turf 1S were re-released earlier this year, they are still available at a modest markup from third-party retailers. Reigns' appearance may increase demand, so fans may want to act quickly. On The Rich Eisen Show, guest host Seth Rollins compared Reigns to NFL superstar Patrick Mahomes. "It's going to pain me to say this," Rollins said, "but I believe my comparison for Pat Mahomes and his level of greatness and consistency is Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns has main evented WrestleMania more than anyone else in our history." On their similarities, they both move with a certain fluidity. There's a calculation to everything they do. Early in his career, Mahomes was a bit wild, much like Roman in the Shield days. It took me and Jon Moxley to help him become who he is now. Reigns made his return during the closing segment of Raw after CM Punk defeated Braun Breaker to earn a title match at SummerSlam. As Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed attacked Punk and Jey Uso, Reigns stormed the ring to turn the tide, marking his first WWE TV appearance since the night after WrestleMania 41. Fans may have noticed Reigns sporting a new shirt featuring his RR logo and the term TC1. It has now been confirmed that this represents OTC1, his new nickname moving forward. WWE Shop has launched an OTC1 collection featuring shirts, gloves, and a Tribal Chief Championship. Reports from at WrestleVotes earlier this month indicated that OTC1 branding was being developed to promote his return. It remains unclear what Reigns' SummerSlam plans are. Based on Monday's events, he could end up facing Braun Breaker or Bronson Reed, but WWE has not confirmed anything. Several title matches were made official for the event, and a tag team match featuring musician Jelly Roll was confirmed on SmackDown. Last week, Paul Heyman publicly challenged Reigns on Raw, questioning his willingness to return and confront Heyman's new faction. Reigns answered that challenge emphatically, returning to take control of the situation. Now, fans eagerly await to see who he'll face at SummerSlam. Check out everything that went down on WWE Raw here. Roman Reigns commented on his return after the show. Paul Heyman also shared his thoughts, though his words were more intense than Reigns' composure.